Hi there, this is Josh Delameta from Grant Middle School again. I have three features that I want to show you today that will help you with some of your work with Mavin. They are the copy feature that many of you have seen over here in this column, and the ability to link to an outside platform such as Google Classroom. And then the other one is the follow-up with the view of the responses from your students. So let's start with the copy feature. And again, I'm going to be jumping back and forth between the beta version, the preview.maven.cloud, and the old version, the legacy.maven.cloud to help you out with this. So you may see a few different features in these, and that's why. So I want to start with the copy feature. And what I'm going to do actually is something that I've used frequently, and it helps me with getting my cards made. So what I've done is I've made a template, and this basically just tells me all of the stuff that I need to do when I make a card. And so what I use this for is I come in, and rather than make a brand new card, I come in here and I just copy my template. And you can see right here it says template copy, and I can change that to whatever I need that name to be. And I can go through and I can adjust all the settings that I need. So that is something that you could use that copy for. That is not something that you necessarily need to. Where that feature really does help is for those of you that are working with other teachers. They may be creating cards for you, like say you're an elementary school teacher and some of you are creating and sharing different cards. A person could create a math card that the other teachers in that grade level could then take and use in their classrooms. This could be something at the high school level where you have a few different teachers teaching the same thing, and one could create a card specifically for a certain lesson, and the other teachers could copy that as well. So that is, again, you're just coming over here and you're hitting copy of that, and you can see then that card would be available for you to use and put your own personalized touches to that card. Okay. The next one that I wanted to show you was the ability to add a link to something outside of Mavin. And let me preface this by saying that Mavin is the check-in for your students. This is where they're going to go every day to see what they need to do. And that may mean that they're going to other specific websites to get maybe an assignment from you or a video or something else that you decided you didn't want to have on Mavin for that day. So that's a pretty simple add. You should know from the other videos now that in this space right here you have the ability to add links to that. That's this button right here. And so I have my Google Classroom open, and it's really just a pretty simple copy and paste from here. And that would be one of the biggest mistakes that people make. They copy and paste that here. That's not going to do anything for you. What you need to do is come over here to the link, paste that in. Now, when the student comes in and they click on this, it's going to take them right to your website that you want them to go to. Okay. And something else that's come up is sometimes, for whatever reason, that it's not opening these up in a new window, and you can teach your students to right-click on those and show them how to open in a new tab or a new window, so that way it's not taking them directly out of Mavin to those websites. Just something to think about. The last thing that I wanted to show you today was the follow-up responses that your students are writing, those open-ended questions that are at the end of your Mavin card. And so I'm going to go to the legacy version of this. When I use this in the spring with my students, we got some pretty good responses from the students who were using the platform. And so that's here. And let me show you real quick what I mean by that follow-up question. So that's down here. This is the question. That's in reference to the things that we learned for the day. I've added that show text box for additional input. And for this specific one, they had to answer in 2 sentences. So that's this assignment right here. So when I click on this, you can see how many students responded. You can open that up, and now you can see the answers that they gave for you. So there are those 3 different features for your Mavin cards. Hopefully that helps you out a little bit with those things. Good luck with creating your cards. Thank you.